So another big story yesterday, the resignation of Donald Trump's delusional, depraved, dystopian, what other D words? There's many. Attorney General William Barr. He has resigned. Maybe he got fired. As with all of these things, we never really know when a resignation is claimed, whether it was really a resignation or whether it was a firing. But Donald Trump yesterday saying that indeed William Barr is departing on December 23rd. Sort of generally speaking, the reason given is that Barr wants to go spend time with his family. Okay. As you may recall, William Barr, was it last week or the week before? Time is so weird right now. In the last couple weeks, William Barr came out and said, despite what Donald Trump wanted Barr to say, Barr said, as of right now, there is no evidence of election fraud that would have any impact on the election results. And Donald Trump didn't like this, and many Republicans and Trumpists didn't like it. But it was the truth. And there were rumors that William Barr may be fired. And there were claims that Donald Trump was thinking about firing William Barr. This is being called a resignation at this point in time. Donald Trump tweeting as if it was all super friendly and super nice, sort of a nothing to see here. Tweeting, quote, just had a very nice meeting with Attorney General William Barr at the White House. Our relationship has been a good one. He's done an outstanding job. As per letter, Bill will be leaving just before Christmas to spend the holidays with his family. Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen, an outstanding person, will become acting Attorney General. Highly respected Richard Donahue will be taking over the duties of Deputy Attorney General. Thank you to all. Now, hilariously, Barr's letter to Trump is barely about a resignation. It's a 2-page letter. The entire first page is weaponized brown nosing, as I'm calling it. Barr thanks Trump for letting him investigate voter fraud. Barr congratulates Trump on Operation Warp Speed. I mean, just a completely sycophantic letter. It's just a riot. But then the second page is like one line. And on the second page, Barr just says, as discussed, I will spend the next week wrapping up and will depart on December 23rd. Just a sort of casual, I'm out of here. So the speculation is that Barr quit or was fired because he refused to do the things Trump wanted him to do. I think it's really important to understand that while that may well be true, this actually reminds me of the Brian Kemp situation in Georgia. Brian Kemp is the Republican governor of Georgia. Brad Raffensperger is the Republican Secretary of State of Georgia. And when Donald Trump was insisting and pressuring Kemp and Raffensperger to somehow steal the election from Joe Biden in Georgia, Brian Kemp and Brad Raffensperger refused. And there were people saying, look, these are the good Republicans. They're unwilling to do this stuff. Remember that Brian Kemp is disgusting. Brian Kemp, as Secretary of State, ran for governor and participated in one of the greatest acts of election suppression, voter suppression in Georgia when he faced off against Stacey Abrams. It's not that Brian Kemp is a good guy. It's that for just about anybody, there is a low below which they will not go. There is some place where they say, this I can't do. And Brian Kemp, in all likelihood, recognized that even if he was able to find some completely authoritarian way to try to steal Georgia from Joe Biden and give it to Trump, Trump still doesn't become president of the United States. And so Brian Kemp made the political calculation that he wasn't going to get involved. Similarly, William Barr, okay, maybe Barr left because he wasn't willing to do things Trump wanted him to do. Or maybe Trump fired Barr because Barr wasn't willing to do it. Look at the things Barr was willing to do, including that ridiculous 4-page propaganda letter making completely incorrect claims in advance of the Mueller report, like Trump was completely exonerated when the Mueller report said we cannot exonerate Donald Trump completely from obstruction. So Barr is no good guy, but it's certainly plausible that Barr had to draw a line somewhere. It's also possible that Barr wants to get out before Trump starts some really humiliating stuff over the next month, which is expected to include some absurd short-term appointments, deranged cronyistic pardons that Trump is expected to give, even borderline seditious last-ditch efforts to steal the election. So Barr is no good guy. He's horrible. He's bailing out or was encouraged to resign or was fired. And that is as far as we can say it. Beyond that, Barr is no one to be applauded. Think about how much has happened in the last 3 days. We're so desensitized to the speed of the news. The last 3 days have seen coronavirus vaccination start for a 100-year pandemic, the Supreme Court throwing out a legal challenge on which Trump and others had hung their entire expectation for stealing the election, Joe Biden officially winning the electoral vote after 5 months of Trumpist lies and coup attempts, and the Attorney General William Barr either resigning or getting fired, all in the last 3 days. On January 1st, we will have a huge one-day membership special to kick off 2021 strongly. And I look forward to having you participate. Simply get on our mailing list at joinpakman.com to be notified on January 1st. One of our sponsors is Hydrant, which is a delicious fruit drink powder that you mix into water for rehydration. And they're giving you 25% off your first order. It's made with 4 key electrolytes that the body needs, powerfully supporting your hydration. Hydrant tastes great. It's made with real fruit juice. It's been a great part of my daily routine for a while now. Keeping myself hydrated puts me in a better mood. The body needs hydration for basic energy and focus, and Hydrant is the perfect way to rehydrate, especially because it's cost-effective and lower in sugar compared to all of those popular sports drinks that are out there. You really have to try it for yourself to see what I mean. It tastes great. They also have a variety called Hydrant Immunity, packed with vitamins A, B, C, and D, which is also very much worth trying. Hydrant has a full refund guarantee if you're not satisfied, and you'll get 25% off your first order when you go to drinkhydrant.com/Pakman, or just enter the code Pakman at checkout. I've put the link right underneath this video.